Finally, the college kids, also sent home to take classes online, and for some, that worked out fine. But for a Webster University TV production class, there was a big final project they just could not complete. So they decided to turn the cameras on themselves. And we decided to let them share their experiences and their stories. That all began with a shutdown.
On March 16th, an email was sent out announcing the temporary closing of the Webster University housing.
I found out Monday night around 9 p.m. that I have to be out by Saturday. We could have had a little bit more knowledge that this was something that they were thinking about.
As Webster, along with universities across the country, closed for health and safety reasons, students were left in a period of limbo.
I was pretty angry about it. I feel like it was just surreal with how quickly it came in, and I think that was kind of what surprised everybody, myself included, was just how drastically everything changed in such a short amount of time.
Having school online is challenging.
I think a lot of people are probably going to be taking a bit of a hit on the grade level because no one really willingly signed up for all these online classes.
It's also very hard to stay motivated by yourself when you're not going into class each week.
Tempting just not to do anything, tempting to take a nap. My sleeping schedule has been pretty messy.
I'll try to get started on my homework, open my laptop, open my notebook, but then I'm like, but my bed is right there. And I end up taking a nap, of course.
Because of this pandemic, we're not really supposed to be going out, and so you can't just go to the library, so it has been extremely difficult to try to focus.
For the class, it meant the end of our projects.
Really in the middle of shooting my senior overview, my senior thesis movie, and we only got about halfway through it before everything closed down. When you invest so much money into something like that, and you've spent 4 years getting to the point that you can make it and have that ability to make it, and for it to not even be finished, it just isn't a good feeling.
Almost all of my work is done on campus or on sets or in post-production. So I really relied on having access to equipment.
My original project was scrapped, it was canceled, which is a shame because we worked so hard on it, but there was no way of moving forward with it.
As our work ground to a halt, we all braced for the coming weeks. We all braced for uncertainty.
Welcome to the first fully online meeting of the production house class.
What's really cool about how this all turned out is that usually the production class finds nonprofit organizations and we take them on as clients and do client work for them. They tell us what they need and we make it happen.
And we have people who are writing, people who are working with the client, people who are editing everything, recording their daily lives, giving their testimonials under pandemic. And
it was kind of fun, like, oh, I can see everyone, in my class. We're meeting online. This is kind of cool. I feel like it's more difficult to give feedback. We're critiquing each other's short films now, and it just feels weird giving those critiques to the computer, not like to someone's face. Now we're kind of in a groove more of talking properly, and everyone has like their set times and schedules for classes, and so it's just continually to work through that and just being patient with the whole process.
Honestly, I think the class has done a great job adapting to the pandemic.
We found new ways to look out on this pandemic and still do work, film stuff, try to be creative as we can.
It makes me feel a lot happier that I get the experience of still getting to be a part of a mass production for a client.
Like our class came together and we made a documentary about how we were taking day by day. Like, how are we handling change? When I think through all of this, it's going to make us stronger if that's what we choose to take away from it. This can be a positive thing. What's so cool about this project is that now we have this opportunity and it's like, okay, how are we going to take this opportunity and let it either help us or hurt us?
We're really going to be able to look back on this project and be proud and be able to relive what we felt in those times, and future generations will be able to do that as well.